Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Did you enjoy your lunch? If yes, please give me this heart sign. Okay, so this time for our afternoon, I guess everybody is excited. Are you? Naka-prepare na po ba kayo ng background ninyo? What about your food? What about your costumes? Okay, so later on, we're going to visit you in your place and we're going to have some challenge and interview. So are you excited? Yes, if you do, please give me this heart sign. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, for this afternoon, we're going to start our program by this very colorful cultural performance coming from Paraguay. So let's welcome them with a round of applause.
Me delata la mirada, hacerme el tonto para casi a mí no me importa nada. Como arena en el viento, sin brújula, sin dirección, pisado y sediento. Lo mismo que ver un humano sin alma en el cuerpo. Si te vas, quedaré en un dolor que jamás conocí. Andas en mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
No sé cómo explicarte.
No me da vuelta, tú me descontrolas.
No paro de pensarte.
A ti me la paso imaginando que contigo me casé.
Con Dios.
Y por siempre te amé.
Love you, girl, girl, girl.
Andas en mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
Cada segundo, cada
El mundo
minuto.
me da vueltas, tú me descontrolas.
Cada segundo, cada
Por ti
minuto.
me la paso imaginando que contigo me casé.
Con Dios.
Y por siempre te amé.
Cambia esa cara de espanto que nadie se va a morir. Si la vida te fue ingrata, algo más lindo ha de venir. Por fin abriste los ojos, por fin vas a ser feliz. En tus próximos amores no te olvides de elegir a un hombre caballeroso, apuesto respetuoso, que le gusta ir a bailar siempre a la fiesta patronal. Un hombre caballeroso, apuesto respetuoso, que le gusta ir a bailar siempre a la fiesta patronal. Por si no te diste cuenta, hoy te quiero confesar que desde hace mucho tiempo contigo empecé a soñar. ¿Por qué me miras tan raro si esto es algo normal? Podré cumplir con las cosas que te tuve que explicar. Soy un hombre caballeroso, apuesto respetuoso, que le gusta ir a bailar siempre a la fiesta patronal. Un hombre caballeroso, apuesto respetuoso, y estas dos cosas son las que no te van a faltar. Quien te cante una canción, quien te quiera sin temores, porque la vida se vive de momentos y emociones. Quien te cante una canción, quien te quiera sin temores, porque la vida se vive de momentos y emociones. ¡Esta tierra adentro! Un hombre caballeroso, apuesto respetuoso, que le gusta ir a bailar siempre a la fiesta patronal. Un hombre caballeroso, apuesto respetuoso, que le gusta ir a bailar siempre a la fiesta patronal. Viajando voy yo por mi pueblo, que me dibujan sus paisajes, sentimientos de una nación que no se achica, que te recibe con la sopa y con la chipa. Orgulloso de decir, soy de raza guaraní. Esta
Yes, thank you so much to all of our cultural performers. This time we are going to see what are the activities of our goodness course going to Ghana. Let's welcome it with a round of applause.
네, 여러분, 저희가 오늘 예비 단원분들을 위해서 가나에 대해 3가지 궁금한 질문들을 준비해 봤는데요. 네, 그러면 첫 번째 질문은 무엇인가요?
첫 번째 질문, 가나 음식. 가나 음식은 어떤가요?
네, 많은 분들이 궁금해하실 것 같은데요. 물론 가나에도 이렇게 쌀이 있지만 이렇게 씹어먹지 않고 이렇게 삼키는 방쿠나 깽끼 이런 음식들이 많이 있어요. 그래서 처음에 저도 이 음식들을 먹을 때 맛도 이렇게 맞지 않았고 저한테 삼키는 것도 너무 적응하기 힘들었는데요. 그래서 정말 제가 1년 동안 이 음식들을 이렇게 적응할 수 있을까라는 걱정도 있었습니다. 하지만 지금은 언제 그랬냐는 듯이 누구보다 가나 음식을 이렇게 사랑하고 정말 어떻게 하면 또 한국에 이렇게 공항에서 들키지 않고 한국에 들고 올 수 있을지 지금 고민 중이랍니다. 이혜진 단원은 어땠나요?
저는 가나 음식 다 좋아하는데요. 그 중에 가장 손꼽을 수 있는 게 뭐냐면, 가나 하면은 보통 초콜릿 많이 떠올리시는데요. 가나는 사실 망고랑 파인애플 맛집이에요. 그래서 망고랑 파인애플을 정말 잊을 수 없을 것 같은데요. 여러분들은 상상하실 수 없는 그런 달콤함을 가졌습니다. 저렴하기도 하고 시즌이 되면은 굉장히 많아요. 그래서 여러분이 만약 가나에 오시게 된다면 망고랑 파인애플도 꼭 한번 드셔보셨으면 좋겠습니다. 그리고 두 번째 질문은 뭔가요?
네, 이번에 2020년으로 이렇게 2020년 코로나가 이렇게 찾아와서 많은 분들이 외부 활동은 어떻게 하시는지 정말 궁금해 하실 것 같은데요. 외부 활동 같은 거는 이렇게 또 어떻게 진행되었나요?
저는 테마에 한 달 정도 있다가 레곤으로 왔는데요. 테마에 있을 경우에는 저희가 외부에 같은 단기들 친구들하고 함께 외부에 나가서 전도 활동도 하고 했었는데요. 제가 이곳 레곤에 와서는 대학교 쪽으로 갔었어요. 그래서 한글 아카데미를 오프라인으로 만나서 그 친구들과 함께 한글 아카데미를 했었는데요. 얼마 지나지 않아서 가나에도 코로나가 와가지고 저희가 외부 활동에 제약이 조금 걸렸었어요. 그래서 온라인 활동으로 다시 변경을 했는데요. 온라인 활동이라고 해서 우리가 많이 하지 못하지 않았을까 이런 생각을 하실 수 있을 것 같은데요. 전혀 그렇지 않습니다. 오히려 더 많은 활동들을 많이 했고요. 지금은 가나가 코로나가 조금 많이 좋아져가지고 외부 활동도 가능해요. 그래서 저희가 온라인으로도 활동을 하고 있고요. 오프라인으로도 활동을 하고 있습니다. 그래서 저희가 최근에는 지역교회에도 갔다 왔었고요. 그리고 나가서 전도도 하기도 하고 온라인상으로 오프라인으로 만나기 힘든 사람들은 온라인상으로도 만나서 아카데미 활동도 하고 있거든요. 그래서 여러분들이 만약에 오신다면 온라인 활동도 할 수 있고 오프라인 활동도 할 수 있지 않을까 생각을 하고요. 이게 2가지 다 하다 보니까 재미가 2배더라고요. 그래서 여러분이 오신다면 2배의 즐거움을 얻어가실 수 있을 거라고 생각을 합니다. 그 다음에 세 번째 질문은 뭔가요?
네, 가나의 날씨에 대해서 많이 궁금해하실 것 같은데 날씨는 어땠나요?
저한테 가나의 날씨는 한국하고 조금 다른 더움이었는데요. 한국은 약간 좀 찝찝하고 습한 더위라면 가나는 그늘에 가면은 시원하고 그리고 습함이 없어서 즐길 수 있는 그런 더위였어요. 근데 미니 단원은 가나의 날씨 어땠나요?
저는 더위에 너무 많이 타는 편이라서 처음에 여기 도착했을 때 하마탄 시즌이라고 과장해서 말하면은 눈에 먼지가 보일 정도로 먼지도 많았고 너무 더웠거든요. 근데 좀 지나다 보니까 이 하마탄 시즌이 가고 우기라는 이렇게 날씨가 찾아오는데요. 그때는 정말 여러분 긴팔이 필요할 정도로 날씨도 춥기도 춥고 이렇게 시원하기도 합니다. 물론 가나가 덥긴 덥지만 더운 날씨만 있는 것이 아니라 이렇게 시원한 날씨도 있다는 거. 그리고 저희 지부장님께서 더울 때는 저희를 즐겨라라고 말씀해 주셨는데요. 여러분들도 이곳에 오셔서 이렇게 더위와 함께 행복한 1년을 보내셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If yes, can you give me a heart sign? Our teachers here, our professionals, right? Well, being part of the organization of IYF since 2016, as I joined to various activities, camps, and many more, I didn't miss the opportunity to volunteer abroad. And with that, like I like in my heart, like I should experience this GNC overseas program because why not? Well, IYF is already here to provide this program, and so I really hope that you do not lose hope too, and promise me that you will go to the country you want. And maybe some of you here want to go to the country where I went as a GNC. So to formally start, I would like to share my screen. Okay, I would like to share my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay. So my name is Efrasela Lear Binihia from Davao City, but I live in Panabo City, Davao del Norte, Region 11. And I graduated BS Biology, major in ecology here in Davao City at University of Southeastern Philippines. And I'm a mind lecturer and also the current IYF Mindanao president. And I'm working as the training and development officer at Tomorrow International Institute, and I was a GNC in South Korea. Well, you already know what country where I went. It's South Korea. It is the most chosen country or the place where most of you wants to go, right? You want to go to Korea? You want to go volunteer in Korea? Okay, I can see some heart signs, and also I can see big smiles here. Yes, I went to Korea last 2018 for 3 months. Why just 3 months? Other countries, other volunteers spent for a year and more. But for me, it's just 3 months. But even if it's just 3 months, I spent those times wonderfully. So here is the schedule of IYF Korea for a year. So, okay, I went to South Korea, and here are the schedule of IOF Korea for a year. Maybe if you went this month of January, you can experience a winter camp, and then together with the Korean GNC who just arrived in Korea, they have this GNC festival, and then they also have this membership training. You can experience also the MEST, which is our program to our teachers, and then farming, Bible retreat, and then you can be a volunteer to World Culture Camp. Like it's just like this, but it's an offline event, offline um, view like that. And then a students camp together with the high school students and also the Lincoln High School students. And then they have this GNC homecoming, and also you can experience their different holidays, and also you will be able to teach students during their speech contest. You'll be translator, or maybe you will be a teacher, and you can experience harvesting in their farms, and also experience winter, which is the snow. And that time also, uh, they have this cantata tour by the Gracious Choir, like that. So what I would like to title my experience in Korea is that like I'm living in a K-drama world. Why? It is because it's not just K-pop influenced us to go to Korea, but also the drama. And I personally, I like K-drama because of the storylines, the cinematography, places, and many more. Little did I know there is more of it. Every places I've been to, every food I ate, every person I talked to, well, everything is wonderful. There are 4 points which I like to share, and there are the events, locals, food, and my heart. Well, in my case, I went there on July, and I joined the big event of IYF, which is the World Youth Camp. And it's a camp, okay, in the World Youth Camp. And it's a camp where 1,000 of students gathered in Korea and enjoyed the best of best international camp. And it's a check on my checklist because I love camping. Maybe some of you here is Girl Scout or Boy Scout, or sa inyo lang po gusto na mag-camping. Well, it's a check on my checklist. And this one is international. And I was with this Lakan dance company from Dumaguete, Philippines. So I can see people from Visayas. Okay, I was with them. They won the grand prize in a World Culture Dance Festival. And then here are my group mates playing an activity. And that time, we are with Bea Benene. You know her, right? Kilala niyo po siya, si Bea Benene? Well, she's a GMA actress, and she went there because GMA shoot the whole event of the IYF. So you can watch it maybe on YouTube or on their Facebook account. Maybe you can search a Good News Bea Benene in Busan, South Korea, or the like that. And then there is a scheduled activity where we will stay, experience the Korean house, or like that, like homestay. They called it homestay. Well, for us, we got the chance to go to Gyeongbokgung Palace. Alam niyo po ba ito? Kung fan po kayo ng mga Korean dramas na gustong pumunta ay na mga uh, historical dramas, then pumunta po kami doon. Well, I love it there because other than wearing their traditional costume, I was able to took some photos which are Instagrammable. Well, okay, we are with the IOF Mindanao president. Oh, this is what I like the most. Like, it's Instagrammable, like that. Well, I love to post on the camera candidly and others. So maybe if you have time, you can check it on my Instagram. Try lang. Facebook like this. I took this. Someone took this photo, and I post like this, and then like this. I hope that you can experience this. Like, okay, so here are my pictures living in a K-drama world talaga. Because like for me, feeling like a princess. And that time also, during homestay, actually it was a contest. Little did I know na nag-send pala yung teacher namin, and then teacher namin, and we able to get the prize. Well, our team have one full whole page in our 2000 World Culture Camp album, which are distributed to all the participants, and it's a great, it's grateful because it's grateful, and not just the privilege of having a one page picture, but also we're able to eat we're able to eat this. It's okay. It's an ice cream cake. Ice cream cake, delicious ice cream cake in Baskin Robbins. Like, it's so delicious. 정말 진짜 맛있어요. Okay. So I really hope that when you go to Korea, you can experience this kind um Opo, talagang masarap po siya. Like, we didn't know na um, we didn't know na manalo pala kami and then ito pala yung prize namin. Meron ice cream cake na naghihintay sa pagbalik namin sa aming pinag-homestayhan. And then our team really got lucky. There are a series of prizes my team enjoyed the most. We went to an aquarium, which I also love because as I introduced myself, I'm a biology graduate. Then I get this hand fan, as you can see, on this left side, I got this hand fan, which is very useful in the summer heat because that time, June, July, August, it's summer in Korea. Then another one, to we went to Songdo Sky Park. But before reaching the place, we should ride this Busan Air Cruise. Okay, we just got the privilege again to experience these things because we got lucky, right? That and well, really, it's parang recommended na you should experience World Cup in Korea after this pandemic. Not just here online, but also offline. Okay ba? Okay? You want? Okay, next. I would like to share is about the students' camp. Well, okay. Well, students' camp is also memorable for me because the venue is in a fine field, Solbat. Well, you will be staying on tents, very cold water, and in my case, I stayed there for 2 weeks. Yes, I love it there, but the water is really cold. Like it's so cold, like there is no heater. Imagine the ice bucket challenge. You are familiar with that? And ako kailangan mag-shower because the time is still summer. So, so hot in the morning, pagpapawisan ka, malagkit. So, kasi gusto ko talagang maligo, I enjoy the cold bath. But it's a good thing because taking a cold shower is good in our immune system. So, what I did there with the other volunteers, well, I'm only the Filipino. We sang, facilitate games. I facilitate game in Korean language like that. I also challenge myself. And then we eat chicken every night, sometimes pizza, sometimes noodles. And then on my second week, I stayed with the Russians. And then here are my students. Okay, here are my students. Well, as you can see, here is the nature na yung site, a beautiful site sa place namin sa Solbat. Well, other than how Korea was very industrialized, yung nakikita natin sa Korean drama, di ba, mga mountains, beautiful lang yung mga paths. Pero ito yung nagkaroon ako ng misconceptions kasi akala ko buildings lang halos sa Korea, pero surrounded pala ng mountains, maganda yung mga kahit nasa wayside. Basta mas na-inlove ako sa place dahil malapit po ako sa nature and makakakita ka talaga ng green sa bawat places. And because of the natural flora of Korea, their insects are also big. As you can see here, it's a uh, praying mantis. Like that. And then yung lamok nila, malalaki din. Like, really, malalaki po yung mga ano nila, mga insects nila. Like that. And then, next event is, I enjoyed its members training. It's a provincial members training. We also performed Korean song. We also performed Korean song, and personally, I don't know Korean and also singing, but still I managed to sing. Then during the contest, okay, this is us. This is us singing. Then during the contest, we're able to get a second place, and again, we ate chicken. We presented a comedy skit. What I love this time is that I able to share my opinion to them. Then next is the GNC homecoming. This was around September. So during the GNC homecoming, I met the founder of IYF, Pastor Park, and also the other members of Good News Corps. As you can see here, okay, next is okay. As you can see, these are the people, the Korean people who went here in Philippines to volunteer, and until now, they are good in our language, Filipino language. They don't talk to me in English or Korean, but in Filipino. It's amazing, right? Di ba po? Okay. Next is about sa mga booth. Well, most of us are influenced of the idea of having booths in an event because of Korean drama or what we read like that. And during my GNC life, I was able to experience it and tasted a lot of local foods, played games, enjoyed the activities, and many more. I experienced it twice. That too is amazing. And then I get some prizes like that. Pyeongchang 2018, I got some prizes. And then during my stay there, I able to meet Filipinos. I talk to them and share each other's stories. Well, here is Jenny from Visayas. We ate gulaman and then pancit canton, and I'm so happy that time because I was craving for Filipino food. And then she had this pancit canton. Then we ate together, and then they treat me anywhere. We ate samgyeopsal, went to McDo, went to park, and many more. Then here's another Filipinas, Ate Al and also Ate Alisa. We also share each other's story. And then I was able to experience their holiday, the Thanksgiving Day, which is Chuseok. Well, I received money from the elders. Then we made talk. Ipuji, kecil. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The cup, it's beautiful. Well, I didn't make that. Someone made this one, and it's really cute. I'm not good at crafts, but this top, binigay po ito ng student ko. Ibinigay po ito ng isang youth sa akin, and it's so beautiful. It's cute like that. Then I experienced cooking their food. And it's very matrabaho because it's like 5 hours. 5 hours yata kami sa kitchen. Then kami lang dalawa. And then that imo, that aunt, sister, was amazed because I can cook. He thought that also Filipinas can cook. Then after being with her, I shared my story. Well, madami pa akong stories. Well, hindi ko na pa sabihin like that. And then here are some foods that I made. Well, I also, in Korea, I also cook adobo for them, but it's a fail kasi sobrang alat. Dito sa Pilipinas, dato puti, silver swan lang po toyo natin dito. Doon kasi, iba ang lasa ng condiments nila. Basta, nung time na nagluto ako, nahiya ko nung pinakain ko sila. Buti na lang, konti lang yung nagawa ko. But still, they're happy. They are happy to taste Filipino food. Okay, next is harvesting. Okay, we went to mountains and fields to harvest and ang lalaki po ng gulay nila. Well, sa akin po kasi, ang liit ko na babae, kaya nalalakihan po talaga ako sa mga gulay nila, sa radish nila, sa mga gulay, ganun. Konti lang po yung documentation ko about harvesting. Pero yung naging memorable po sa akin dito ay nung pag-harvest po kami namin ng ham, which is chestnut. Well, it's the picture that I took. It, okay, it's chestnut. Okay, it's my first time to see this one. So it's very challenging to harvest chestnuts. So you can see, di ba? Very thorny, spiky po yung ano niya, yung surrounding niya. But the moment na kinain mo siya, na-open mo siya, it's also like a treasure. Like it's really a chest like that. A treasure chest. Next, food. Well, madami po yung restaurant dito sa Philippines. Pero iba po yung nasa Korea ka. Well, here are the food that I enjoyed in Korea. Ito po yung street foods nila. Well, alam niyo naman siguro mga tteokbokki, chicken, mandu, pero yung dito sa parang wala dito sa Pilipinas ay itong black, itong ano, sundet. Sundet ang kung tawagin sa kanila. Well, para siyang dinuguan na ginawang sausage. I really can't distinguish its taste, but basta po ngayon, hinahanap ko po yung hanap ko po ito sa taste buds ko. And then Next is sizzling bibimbap. Kinrap ko lang po ito sa IG stories ko. And then food shake, bingsu, tonkatsu, jampong, bungopang, mais, chicken burger, which I like that. Well, after a long walk para sa pag-i-invite, hindi lang po kasi ako magsi-stay sa IYF branch, but also I invite to places na like we also invite them for GNC or volunteer like that, also to our events. So after a long walk, ito po yung kinakain namin. So I'm very happy to experience these things. And then next is all about the nature of Korea. Buildings nila, ang surroundings. As I mentioned earlier, Koreans able to preserve their culture. As you can see, in the middle of the city, okay, ito po yung prutas, flower. Ito, as you can see, in the middle of the city, nandun pa rin po yung po ang kanilang traditional houses. Then if you want to be physically fit, well, you don't need to pay. They have free exercise equipments. Also, the citizens are not abusive while using it. Sa parks nila, meron po silang mga exercise equipments. Okay. Sana dito din sa Pilipinas, di ba? Para hindi na tayo gumastos sa mga gym like that. And then, next is language. Well, common problem kung sa ibang bansa ka, kung nasa ibang bansa ka ay language. Well, me too, I have problems because I'm not good in learning language, pero I really challenge myself because I want to talk to them, I want to exchange my heart to them. And then the branch manager told me, okay, we need to teach English. So that time, I was able teach English because kahit na kasama ko po mga foreigners, pero hindi naman sila um, fluent sa English. So I have with me from uh, Bolivia and then Russia, like that. And then, okay, ito, I was able to teach kids and also to adults. And then on October, I helped the youths there for their English speech contest. I able to translate their speeches. Then personally, I tutored them how to deliver a speech, which is a plus for me because it's easy for me. It's easy for me to teach them the speech because I've been to speech contests since elementary, and I'm so happy because I able to share my talent to them. Then exchange din po kami ng language. While I'm translating the language, I able to learn the language itself, and then I able to communicate to the students na tinuturuan ko. Then learning Korean language is a language ay talagang iba po. Other than vocabularies na mag-memorize ka. Kasi yung intonation nila, meron po silang tono. Dito kasi sa Mindanao, well, if you are from Mindanao, I don't know if you agree with me. Well, dito po kasi sa Mindanao, matitigas po kasi yung dila namin. Pero kung Korean ka, para hindi po awkward yung pagsasalita mo ng Korean, sort of, kailangan nyo po na maging pabebe. Ganyan, parang dapat po na hindi po talaga na matigas. Basta, dito po kasi sa Mindanao, matitigas po kami magsalita, ganun. Pero kung mag-Korean ka, kailangan po na maging pabebe ka para maintindihan po kayo, and then wala pong ibang meaning yung sinasabi ninyo. Well, kahit na gusto ko merong mga culture differences, pero na-overcome ko naman po. But maybe because I really enjoyed it there and I able to receive happiness. The challenge, marang madali lang po na nagkaroon ako ng challenging mindset. Like this challenging mindset able to arise me easily because yun nga po, naka-receive na ng happiness, naka-receive po ng pag-ibig po galing sa kanila, and then it's the way for me to exchange. Parang yun po yung thankful heart ko na pag-exchange sa kanila. Well, yung challenging mindset pala ay isang it's very useful during like when a problem will arise. And then next is, well, farewell. Well, what we don't like is farewell. Who loves goodbye? Who loves goodbye? No one writes. Of course, me too. I don't like to bid farewells, saying goodbye. But because of that goodbye, it helps me to realize that I have done great in my life. I didn't regret to volunteer abroad despite of problems. Habang nasa Korea po kasi ako, it's not just I'm enjoying there, but also that time I faced a big problem, a problem with my family. Well, for me at first, like the main reason I went to Korea is because I need to experience the GNC life as a member of IYF. Like I was thinking that there's nothing should I change. I have a perfect life. Like my father had a job. I finished studying. I was thinking na, what else should I improve for myself other than my attitude? Maybe okay lang na mag-enjoy ako, like mga ganun. Pero there was a time na while staying there, natutunan ko na saying I love you to our parents is not enough, but it's better to say I appreciate you. Well, it's very applicable for me because my father is an OFW and hindi ko masyadong na-appreciate si papa and then mama ko and then sort of spoiled daughter ako and then I get everything I want. And when I was staying in Korea and it's my first time to live in a foreign country, I even got into fight. But it was lessened because I learned how to listen to people, then to my mom as we do video calls. And then I learned how to having this kind of deep thoughts, ganon. And then nung nasa Korea po ako, yung problem ay family problem po siya. And as an eldest, I was thinking na sa akin mapapasa ang problema. I tried, and the wife of the branch manager saw me. She asked me why. Then I told her my story with the conclusion that this problem is not my problem. It's God's problem. I'm able to go back to the story believing that Lazarus is alive and believing on what Jesus did for me on the cross. That's why I'm able to experience Korea and many more with the guidance of a mentors because of giving everything to God. Like surrendering everything to God. And I just realized that it's all just my thoughts. Then I saw this on the stairs in our sa branch po na saan ako nag-stay. Well, it says here, God places the heaviest burden on those who can carry its weight. Well, I realized that I can overcome everything. That's a precious lesson I learned, and I brought it's here in the Philippines, which I share it to the Filipino youths, well, sa inyo po. And we can overcome everything if and only if you learn how to listen and let someone guide you. And we should be in a vehicle na kung saan pwede ka dadalhin sa iyong mga pangarap and makakatulong sa inyo na ma-overcome ang problems ninyo. Okay? So, you know this fish? You know this fish? Sinong may alam itong fish na to? Well, it's a crayfish. Well, a crayfish can grow depends on its container. If you put it on a fish bowl, then its measurement can be just 5 centimeters, then 10 centimeters, uh, 10 centimeters to an aquarium. But if you put it in a pond on a lake, then it can grow maybe as big as me, but heavier than me. Well, I learned that I can like this koi fish too. We are like this koi fish. We can go to different places. We can have a bigger perspective on our dreams. Hindi lang po pala ako sa isang syudad sa Davao del Norte, sa Davao City, sa Philippines, but I can dream bigger and best. Well, here in Good News Core, here in Good News Core, the IYF, we are a vehicle towards your dream. Hopefully, we can meet again to our next events. Most especially, it's a must na ma-experience po ninyo itong volunteering abroad with IYF. Be in the country you want, explore your youth and give happiness to people. Then you too can receive this true happiness na hindi po ninyo mahahanap sa iba. Well, this is all about my Korea GNC experience. Well, feel free to contact me on my social media accounts, and together let's live in a world of happiness. So, maraming salamat po. Daghang salamat. 감사합니다. 안녕. Thank you po. I hope na nasa um, magsama-sama po tayo or punta po tayo sa country na gusto natin. Salamat po.
Hi, Lear-sang, arigato gozaimasu. Yes, thank you so much, Miss Lear. Okay, she is a Goodness Corps volunteer to South Korea. Anyways, by this time, I am in charge to explain what is it feels or ano po ba yung magandang naidudulot or paano po ba kayo maging GNC. So, let me have this first, my PPT. Okay, so Goodness Corps. That is the name of our program. Okay, next please. Yes, so what is Goodness Corps program? Okay, it is actually an overseas volunteering program. For a moment. It is actually an overseas volunteering program. So we do have this motto inside the IYF. It is challenge, change, and cohesion. So challenge is breaking free from physical, mental, and spiritual limitations to discover unlimited potential. So gaya po nating lahat, okay, bago po muna nating ituloy ang ating explanation, may I ask everyone to please turn on your videos? Okay, yung mga hindi po naka-on ng video natin, okay, sasabihin ko po yung mga pangalan. Okay, Florence, Marilyn, Ponciano, okay, Girly, okay, Marilyn, okay, Casey, please turn on your video. Remy, Belen Castro, Mayolita, Pablo, please everyone turn on your videos. Okay, so thank you so much. Later on, we're going to have some interview with our participants. Okay, so thank you so much. So I'll continue. Okay, so in the IYF, we do have this motto, challenge, change, and cohesion. Bakit po kaya nauuna yung challenge bago yung change at bago yung cohesion? Challenge kasi if we do not overcome the things that we are comfortable or the things that is beyond our limitations, hindi tayo nagcha-challenge. Okay po? So once we challenge ourselves, then that is the starting point na pwede tayong maka-experience ng bago pang mga sitwasyon or ma-overcome at mag-go beyond natin yung mga situations or limitations natin. Then that is the starting point of change. Okay, so from a self-centered mind to a genuine heart to serve others. Okay, while we are changing, then we can know how to walk with the shoe of others, and we can understand and embrace the differences of each other. Why? Because we already experience different kinds of challenges, then we change, then that is the starting point that we can have cohesion or unity with each other. Next. Okay, so thank you so much. Anyways, for a moment. Okay, so the motto of Goodness Corps is exchange your youths for their hearts. Bakit po kaya exchange your youth for their hearts? Di ba nakikita niyo po kanina throughout our program from the first day, second day, and third day, lagi po naming pinapakita sa inyo yung program na Goodness Corps. Yung mga iba't ibang activities galing sa mga iba't ibang bansa, sa Ghana, Zimbabwe, saan pa po ba? Sa South Pacific at marami pa pong bansa. Bakit po kaya? of course, for you to have an idea. Kung naging interested man po kayo sa program na GNC, kung gusto niyo pong mag-volunteer sa ibang bansa, then you can have an idea kung saang bansa yung na-fit sa puso ninyo and what country do you want to go. Okay, so the motto of GNC is to exchange your youth for their hearts. So why exchange our youth? Because that is the time that we are exchanging our effort, our time, and sometimes ay may mga youths na nag-stop sila ng university nila or college nila, then they went to an overseas volunteering. You know what? Once we try to give our time, our effort, especially our heart to other people, then that is the time na pwede nating makuha yung puso ng ibang tao. At habang nakukuha po natin yung puso ng ibang tao, that's the time na magiging masaya ka at magiging masaya din yung tao na yon. Next, please. Okay, so this is the history of our Goodness Core program. Actually, it was just updated until last 2018. And as you can see, there are thousands of volunteers around the world na nag-volunteer na as a Goodness Core. So meron po tayong Peace Corps sa America and sa South Korea naman ay Goodness Corps. And the Goodness Corps program is next to this Peace Corps. Next, please. Okay, so here in the Philippines, like what we said, we also have our Philippine Goodness Corps. So this is the data. We started sending our Goodness Corps to last 2008 until now, we are still having this Goodness Corps volunteers. So kahit na nasa pandemya, meron pa rin po tayong mga volunteers sa Japan, sa Vietnam, sa South Korea at sa iba pang mga bansa. Next, please. Okay, so 2008, 2009, 10. Okay, so makikita, you cannot see it clearly, but you know what? I become a Goodness Corps volunteer in South Korea. First, pumunta po ako sa South Korea, and next, I went to Japan. And before me, nakilala ko po yung ganitong program because of my brother, my older brother, and my older sister. So my sister, you can see it in 2010, Vietnam. She went to Vietnam last 2010. And right after her GNC life for a year there, nag-aral po siya sa Vietnam for actually 3 years po siya, pero dahil nag-upgrade upgrade po ba yung tawag doon? So 4-year course po siya. And you know what? While studying in Vietnam, she learned Vietnamese language well, and she also learned how to speak in Korean. Okay, so as you can see, our Goodness Core program is a very diverse program wherein hindi lang po mga Filipino yung mga kasama ninyo, kundi yung mga iba't ibang volunteers pa sa iba't ibang bansa. And then through other volunteers, she learned Korean from Korean volunteers. And one thing that I would like to say is that my sister graduated in Vietnam in an international school there as top student. Okay, so that is a good thing in our GNC training, because while you are in training for a GNC or Goodness Core, that's the time that they are training you to overcome your different kinds of limitations, to transcend them, and of course, to challenge yourself. Then that is the time that pwedeng maging wide yung pag-iisip natin at maging wide pa yung mga experiences natin. And through that, surely, magiging one of the best youth ka in the society, one of the best citizen in the society. And after my sister went to Vietnam during the 2011, my brother also, he is the first one in 2011, Thailand. He went to Thailand as a GNC, and there, after he came back here in the Philippines, actually, my brother is CPA. So he is a CPA, and right after passing the examination, pumunta siya sa Thailand as a GNC. And nung bumalik po siya dito sa Pilipinas, isa na po siyang magaling na translator in Thailand, and nagamit po niya yung pag-volunteer niya sa Thailand para makakuha ng napakagandang trabaho. So he is now a head manager in a company in Makati. And my younger brother also, he had been to South Korea twice as a GNC, just like me. Okay, next please. Okay, so the Goodness Core program is actually, there are a lot of options to explore. So sa mga participants natin dito, sino po yung gustong pumunta sa Africa? Taas po natin yung kamay natin. Sino po yung gustong pumunta sa Africa? Sino pong gustong pumunta sa Africa? Wala po? Okay, what about sa Australia? Sinong gustong pumunta sa Australia? Sino pong gustong pumunta? Patingin nga po. Okay, so this question. Sino pong gustong pumunta sa South Korea? Yay! Yun, nagtaasan ng kamay. What about sa Japan? Okay, sa lahat po ng nagtaas ng kamay going to Japan, may libre po kayong plane ticket! Yay! Okay, I'm just kidding, of course. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much. So you know what, our program, marami pong iba't ibang options na pwede kayong pumunta. Kung gusto niyo pong pumunta sa US, sa Dreamland, pwede po kayong pumunta. Pwede po kayong pumunta sa Africa, around Europe, pwede po kayong pumunta sa Swiss, sa Russia, okay, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, England, Finland. Marami po kaming, actually, IYF is what we call international organization. It is a global organization wherein meron po kaming branch sa iba't ibang mga bansa. Kaya, kung ano pong gusto nyong puntahan na bansa, pwede nyo po sabihin sa amin at pwede namin kayong i-recommend at papuntahin sa bansa na yon. Okay, next please. Okay, so we do need one decision. What is that? Kung pupunta ba ako or hindi? Okay? Sino pong gustong pumunta dito sa Goodness Core? Sino pong mag-volunteer? Gustong mag-volunteer as a Goodness Core? Okay, later on we're going to tell you what are the requirements. Next, please. And there are 3 workshops. And as you attend here in our IYF Online Global Camp, nakatapos na po kayo sa isang workshop. Okay? 2 workshop na lang po yung aatenan nyo. Next, please. And there are 98 countries. Okay? There are 98 countries that is waiting for you. So just like me, actually, I've been to GNC in South Korea. Pero iniisip ng ibang tao, pag once na naging GNC ka na, hindi ka na mag-GNC pa. Pero, after South Korea, pumunta po ako sa Japan. And kung kayo po, gusto nyo pong pumunta sa 98 countries na to as a volunteer, maybe that is possible. Okay? So, I think that is possible. Okay? So, kung gusto nyo pumunta muna sa South Korea, magstay po kayo ng 3 months. Punta po kayo sa Japan ng 1 year, sa US 1 year. After that, okay? Hanggang mamatay po kayo, pwede po kayong maging volunteer as a GNC volunteer. Next, please. Okay, so meron po kayong 300 days or 10 months, but you can also extend to a year, or just like me, I stayed in Japan for almost 2 years. Next, please. Okay, this is what you're waiting for. Ano po ba yung requirements? Madali lang po siya. Yung requirement po natin is sa age, graduate or undergraduate students below 30 years old. Sino po yung below 30 years old dito? Patingin nga po. Sino yung below 30 years old dito? Okay, what about above 30 years old pero gustong mag-volunteer? Yung 30 years old and above pero gustong mag-volunteer. Okay, marami din po sila. Actually, we already experienced that one, especially to teachers. We have different kinds of programs for professionals, especially to teachers. Okay, sa mga teachers po na nag-retire na po sila, so parang 60 years old, pumunta po sila sa Vietnam or sa South Korea. Nag-volunteer po sila for some few months. Yung isa po, nag-volunteer po siya sa Vietnam for a year. So, kung gusto niyo pong mag-volunteer, kung above 30 years old po kayo, pwede niyo po kaming i-contact and we will try to consider it. Okay po? And qualifications is anyone with a challenging mind that is ready for overseas local life. Okay? So, yung qualification lang po na hinihingi namin is a challenging mind. Okay? So, you decide by yourself and let's challenge ourselves and go to the country that we want to volunteer. And the language proficiency, basic communication skills to interact with other people. Okay, you know what? I went to Japan and I only know how to say konnichiwa. Okay? So, ano po ba yung ibig sabihin ng konnichiwa? Sino pong nakakalam ng ibig sabihin ng konnichiwa dito? Patingin nga po. What is konnichiwa? Okay, let's try to ask Kate. Hello, Kate. Ano po yung konnichiwa?
Hello.
Po?
Hello.
Hello. Very good. Okay, thank you so much, Kate. Okay, so konnichiwa is hello or sometimes it's good afternoon. Okay, pwede nyo pong sabihin konnichiwa in the morning, in the afternoon, or even in the evening. But some Japanese people didn't use that. Parang sa good morning, ohayo gozaimasu. Sa good evening ay konbanwa. Pero sa afternoon naman, good afternoon is konnichiwa. Okay, next please. Okay, diversity. Okay, pag nakikita po nyo yung PPT ko right now, okay, sa GNC ay diversity. It is dynamic. Why? Kasi po, yung mga volunteers na makakasama nyo doon ay hindi lang sila mga Filipino na kapwa ninyo. Meron din pong mga Filipino na mga volunteers, pero maybe you can see in the second picture, okay, there are like Koreans, meron din pong galing Africa, galing India, Myanmar, okay, Thailand, meron din pong galing China, at marami pang ibang bansa. Meron din pong galing Bolivia, South America, Europe. So you can really enjoy being with them. So pag magkakasama po kayo, merong language dito, may language dyan, language dito, doon, dyan. So when I stayed in Japan, I also learned a little Thai language, okay? And I also learned a little Spanish. And natuto din po ako ng accounting, what do you call that? Vietnamese language. Okay, so kayo din, if you will go to the country of your choice, you will learn for sure. You will surely learn yung language ng country na yon at matututo pa po kayo ng iba't ibang lengguwahe. So when I went to Japan, I learned Japanese language and I also learned Korean language and ibang pang mga sub-languages. Pwede kayong matuto sa pamamagitan ng pag-i-interact ninyo sa mga kasama po ninyo. Okay, next please. Okay, so in Goodness Core, we are going to bring you to local life. Okay? For example, like me, pumunta po ako sa Japan. And there is a program wherein we are going to visit to different places. And we are going to stay, parang homestay po siya for 2 weeks. So they are my foster parents in Japan. Okay? Habang nag-stay po ako sa kanila, natutunan ko yung culture nila, yung tradition po nila. And you know what? One of the shocking thing that I learned is that bago po sila kumain, ganito po yung gagawin nila. Okay? Ganito po yung gagawin nila. Please look at me. Okay? Bago po sila kumain, di ba nandito na po yung mga pagkain? Tapos, papalakpak po silang ganun. Tapos, sabihin nila, ay, itadakimasu. Okay? Minsan po, may mga Japanese pa po, nagulat ako. 1, 2, 3, itadakimasu. Ganun po. Minsan, dalawa, itadakimasu. Minsan, isa, itadakimasu. Ganun. Tapos marami din pong mga Japanese na sobrang magalang po sila And then, for example, here in the Philippines, di ba pag may nagbigay po sa inyo, for example, somebody give me this tea. And this tea, dapat hindi ka lang mag-thank you ng isang beses. Dapat 2 beses at 3 beses kang mag-thank you sa kanila. Okay? Kasi kung isang beses ka lang nag-thank you, meaning to say, hindi ka talaga thankful. Okay? So sa Japan, you need to say thank you for many times. Okay? Ganun po sila parang nire-respeto yung isa't isa. Okay, next please. Okay, so activities that I can do. So these are the main programs of Goodness Corps. First is the mission work, social services, cultural exchange, and education. Next, please. Okay, so mission work. Okay, mission work is the best tool to meet people heart to heart. You know what, when I was in Japan, pumupunta po kami sa iba't ibang mga schools. And then there, I am teaching them mind education. Okay, I am also teaching them English. And one thing that I discovered in my heart is that while doing this kind of mission works, parang ako yung nagbibigay sa kanila ng parang matututunan nila, ganon. Pero the thing is that it's different way around. I am the one that is learning more than them. Okay? Natututo ako mas marami pa kaysa sa natutunan nila na galing sa akin. So I am so thankful we do have this kind of programs. Next, please. And we also have education. So educational activities are the most meaningful work in spreading the seed of hope. Next, please. Okay, so as you can see here, one of the program in Japan is that we are visiting silver homes. Silver homes. Actually, ako po yung isang tao na pinaka-hate na hate ko yung mga matatanda before. You know why? I feel like ang baho nila, may sakit. Pag matanda na, siguradong may sakit. Ganun po yung iniisip ko sa mga matatanda. So, pinaka-hate na hate ko po yung mga matatanda. But there, one time when I went to Silver Home, and nakita ko yung mga matatanda matatanda. Actually, at first I feel like bakit amoy hospital, parang ganun. Pero habang kinakausap ko yung mga matatanda, tapos nakikipag-joke sa kanila, sobrang nagpapasalamat ako sa puso ko kasi I could give and I could share happiness to them. You know what? In Japan, pag matanda na po kayo, kasi sobrang busy po sa Japan, mga tao doon is like this. Work, 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 family. So first is work, next is family. Parang ganun po sila. So kung matanda na po sila, mahirap na po silang alagaan ng mga apo nila, ng mga anak nila. Kaya ang ginagawa po sa kanila ay dinadala po sila sa silver home. And doon sa silver home na yon, may mga, syempre, iba't ibang programs, ganun. Pero sila din, yung mga matatanda na din na to ay sobrang malungkot din kasi hindi nila nakikita yung family nila. Once a month, twice a month, ganun lang po sila bumibisita. That's why we are so thankful kasi kami din, pwede kaming bumisita sa kanila once a week and we are going to sing, play downtime, and we are going to joke with them and have a good conversation to them. So, nakikita nyo po dito sa last picture, that time nakikipag-jack employ po ako sa kanila. Okay? Nakikipag-jack employ ako sa kanila and then they are so happy. So, whenever I am going to Silver Home, I could see that kahit na wala pala akong masyadong ginagawa sa kanila, pero with the heart, like, I would like them to be happy. With that kind of heart, they are happy. And then while staying there, alam niyo po, mayroong mga matatanda na sobrang nagsiiyakan sila. And then, sobrang nagte-thank you sila sa amin. Then, that is the time that I am so touched. And then, suddenly, I remember my grandmother. So, kaya din po, once we started to share our hearts to other people, that is the starting point that we could get their heart and we can also be happy. Okay, next po. And okay, social services. So in Japan, I also tried to go to a very beautiful beach. So dito po sa first picture, nagpipick po kami ng mga dried leaves. Okay, mga dried leaves. Tapos, diyan po is, sa harap po niyan ay BB Beach. Ang tawag po niya sa kanya sa BB Beach in Okinawa. It is a very famous beach. And then there we pick leaves. So, at first, parang inisip nyo, ay, bakit ganyan? Nagtatrabaho sila? Parang ganun. Hindi po yung trabaho. But it's like a community service. And then, while doing that thing, it's so, nakakapag-enjoy po. So, nakakatanggal ng stress dahil sa presko yung hangin, tapos sa magandang tanawin, ganun po. And then, I also experienced to become hairdresser, hair designer, sa aming stage play, okay? And here, nakikita nyo po is kumakanta kami sa mga silver home. Next po. And this is the thing that I would like to share to you, right? The goodness core is not only about different like social services, mission work, but goodness core also is something to learn more about diplomatic relations. Okay, so when I was in Japan, for almost every day, pumupunta po ako sa iba't ibang mga embassy. And then, habang pumupunta po ako sa mga iba't ibang embassy, there I talk with ambassadors. Okay, so habang nakikipag-usap po ako sa mga ambassadors, at first I feel like I am so afraid kasi mga ambassadors sila, sino ba ako para kausapin sila, ganon. But you know what, while I'm talking to these ambassadors, I could see that in the Philippines, marami din pong problema ng mga kabataan. Pero sa iba't ibang mga bansa din po, marami silang mga problema. So, just like here, in the second picture, I am with the ambassador of Lebanon. And then, he's sharing that, you know what, in Lebanon, walang makain yung mga tao, war dito, war dyan. So, parang yung kaisipan ng mga kabataan is, maybe after this moment, mamamatay na ako. Kasi baka mabaril siya or masabugan ng bomba. Ganun po sa Lebanon. So, in Lebanon, of course, poverty is the problem, and even the war is the problem. So in the Philippines also, there are these problems. And then, especially, you know what, in Japan din, sobrang maraming hikikomori. Alam niyo po yung hikikomori? Hikikomori ay parang socially unable na mga tao. Hindi sila lumalabas sa kwarto nila. At ayaw na ayaw nilang makakita ng ibang tao at makipag-usap sa ibang tao. So, kung kakain sila, mag-order lang po sila, magpapadeliver, tapos iiwan na nila dun sa harap ng kwarto nila yung dineliver na pagkain, tapos tsaka nila kukunin kung alam na nilang wala na yung nag-deliver. Tapos, makikita na lang silang namamatay sa loob ng kwarto nilang mag-isa. Ganun po yung mga hikikomori sa Japan. And then, yung suicide rate din po sa Japan ay sobrang talamak. Sobrang daming nagsusuicide sa Japan. Di ba, habang nakikita po natin, sobrang developed yung country ng Japan, pero bakit ba maraming nagsusuicide sa Japan? Kasi, dahil sa sobrang developed ng country ng Japan, mas lalo silang parang napupush na dapat gawin mo yan, na dapat maging perfect ka dito, ganyan. So, sa Japan din, alam niyo po, bawal mag-ingay, bawal mag-karaoke, bawal kumanta sa park, okay? So, kung kumakanta po kayo sa park, tapos maingay po kayo sa park, or kung may nagkakaraoke po, siguradong may pulis na darating at sisitahin kayo. So, ganun po yung nakita ko, isang problema sa Japan. Next, please. Okay, so I also joined the Imano Africa, and naging isa po ako sa mga staff ng Imano Africa and the TICAD. You know what is TICAD? TICAD is like the gathering of all the African presidents, and we are preparing their coming there. So I am so thankful, and I could be with this team. They are volunteers from other countries, and there we prepared and we become friends from each other. And dito sa baba is my picture with the two ambassadors from Mauritania, and the other one is from Zimbabwe, and the next one is an ambassador from Lithuania. Alam niyo po ba yung country ng Lithuania? Alam niyo po ba yung country na Lithuania? Lithuania is actually the country. It's a very beautiful country, but you know what? Lithuania is the number one country in suicidal rate. Okay, so I could learn from him, and I could also share some mind education programs that we do have, and because of that, nagkaroon po kami ng mind education sa Lithuania. And we could share this kind of mind education to the youths there. Okay, next po. Okay, there is also this cultural exchange. Okay, cultural exchange wherein pumupunta po kami sa iba't ibang lugar, nagpa-perform kami ng iba't ibang cultural performances. Okay, next. Okay, so countries sent. Okay, may 16 countries in America nakapag-send na din po kami, 18 countries in Europe, 14 countries in Asia, 30 countries in Africa, and 2 countries in Oceania. Next, please. Okay, so this is how to apply. First workshop, we do have our workshop. It's formation of volunteering mind, orientation, exam, and interview. Then the second and third one is also the same with the second one. And the third one is personal consultation, awarding, preparation for dispatchment, continental training. Next, please. And we do have this one. So tayo po yung magpre-prepare ng para sa plane ticket at visa. Or, okay? Plane ticket at visa. Fee, yung visa fee ay kayo po yung magpre-prepare. And yung plane ticket po ninyo, kayo po magpre-prepare. And other pertinent documents that you need to go. But you know what? The IYF is going to handle all of the operational expenses while you're staying in that country. For 1 year, kami po yung magpro-provide ng pagkain nyo, lodging ninyo, tour ninyo, at lahat-lahat ng kailangan nyo sa habang nag-stay kayo sa bansa na yun. Okay? And we are going to prepare, or we are going to be the one who will process your visa. So kung gusto niyo pong pumunta sa Japan, bibigyan po namin kayo ng iba't ibang list kung ano yung prepare ninyo para sa visa, at kami na po yung magpa-process ng visa ninyo going to Japan. Next, please. Okay, so how to apply? Just contact this contact number. Okay, just like what we told you, we do have our official Facebook page. Okay, which is the Good News Corps Philippines, and this is our email, and contact number is here. So you can see in the chat box our link for our online recruitment. Next. Yes, thank you so much. And this time, actually, it's time for Japan. Okay, so because I am a GNC in Japan, this time we are going to show you some promotional video of Japan up on the screen.
Now, 起きるのは大変じゃないですか。
大変じゃないです。
大変じゃないですか。
はい、毎日毎日起きるから大変じゃないです。
大変じゃないですか。はい、ありがとう。
おはようございます。私が今教会の前にいます。毎朝運動しています。みんなと一緒に行きます。今戻りました。
しいですか？
はい、めちゃ美味しいです。
量がちょっと多いですよね。
毎日です。
はい、頑張ってよ。
はい。
これだけ大丈夫？これだけ食べても大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。ダイエット。
何？ダイエットしていますか？
一生懸命にやりますね。私がはっきり知らないけど、あの子たちが本当に楽しいです。一生懸命してください。間違っても大丈夫です。
皆さんどうでしたか？今まで
視聴してくださってありがとうございます。バイバイ。
My name is Smaila. I stayed in Himeji, Japan last 2019. Japan is my home.
Konnichiwa. My name is Jennifer and I stayed in Tokyo last 2019. For me, Japan is magical.
Hello, I'm Luigi Lustre. I stayed in Japan since 2014 after my volunteer works. I think Japan is one of the best countries to have your volunteer life. So please come and join us here.
Hi everyone, my name is Carl and I was a Good News Corps overseas volunteer in Japan year 2019 and when I was there, I was dispatched in Nagoya. One word to describe Japan, Japan is challenging.
Hello everyone, Andariki Namaste. I'm John Peter from India. Nihon wa sugoi desu.
สวัสดีจากประเทศไทยครับนิฮงโนราเมงวะโออิชิเดส
안녕하세요. 저는 남주민입니다. 니혼와 스바라시 데스.
Konnichiwa. Chona to moshimasu. I'm Chona, and I was a Good News Corps volunteer in Japan year 2016. I've been to several places in Japan, but most of the time I stayed in Himeji, which is known for the beautiful Himeji Castle. For me, Japan is the place where I came to discover me. And through the Good News Corps volunteer program, I learned the art of thankfulness. If you have a thankful heart, then you can do anything, even those that are beyond your limitation. So I hope that you join this program too and take an exclusive life lesson curriculum just for you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Hi, arigato gozaimasu. So that is Japan. So to all of our participants here, if you are interested to be a volunteer to Japan, we are going to have our recruitment or Japan time this coming March 13. Okay, sa March 13 po, magkakaroon po tayo ng recruitment time. So if you want to learn more about Japan and how to go to Japan as a GNC, you can register. And we're going to have this event on March 13. Sana umattend po kayong lahat. We're inviting everyone to attend in our second Philippine-Japan Online Festival. Thank you so much, everyone. And this time, we are going to have our travel show. Okay? Naka-ready na po ba yung mga outfit po ninyo? Naka-ready na po ba yung mga costume po ninyo? At saan po kayo pupunta? Ready na po ba kayo? Okay, nasan po yung mga food ninyo? Patingin nga po ng mga foods ninyo. Okay, can I check? Yun, nagsisilabasan na sila ng foods. Okay, so for our travel show this time, we are going to call on our master, okay? She is Dora the Explorer. She is none other than Miss Mika Camus.
Ciao. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you do a heart sign? Okay, I think everybody can hear me right now. So, xin chào, tôi tên là Mika và chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu chương trình du lịch của chúng ta. So, can you recognize what language is this? No? Is it your first time to hear it? Well, you will know it later. So anyway, welcome to our travel show. And I'm going to be your tour guide for today. And my name is Mika. And okay, someone said Japanese, Vietnam. Yes, you're correct. That is Vietnamese. So right now we're going to start our travel show. So are you all ready? Can I see your big, big smiles? Yes. Right now, I'm seeing all our handsome and beautiful participants from all over the country. And of course, right now, we're going to travel all around the world within just an hour. Isn't it convenient? Yes, and comfortable, right? At your home. Okay, so as you can see, before anything else, I would like to introduce myself. So I will go, I mentioned my name. So I am also a volunteer. So like what our MC told. So I was a volunteer in Vietnam. So as you can see right now, I am in one of the very famous mountain or place in Vietnam, and it is called Fancy Pan. Can you see? Fancy Pan. So it is a very famous mountain. Do you know why? Because it is called as the roof of Indochina. So ito pong bundok na ito ay actually nasa border ng tatlong country. Okay? So ano-ano ba itong mga bansa na to? Ito po ay Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. So that's why it is very famous for all the people and also tourists. So they also they come here often, especially Westerners. So sila po ay mahilig mag-hiking papunta dito. Ito po ay sobrang taas na bundok. And I'm proud to say that I already experienced and I went here already. So that's why you can see me right now. So kasi po nagpunta ako dito. So sobrang malamig talaga dito kaya yon. Kaya kahit summer dito pero nasa winter place po ako ngayon. Kaya ako ay naka-winter clothes. Okay. So, um this mountain, baka nagtataka po kayo, ang height po nito ay 3,143 meters or 10,312 feet uh, sa 312 feet. Okay? Pero ito po ay nabago siya ay naging 3,147.3 meters na siya ngayon. Okay? At ito po ay matatagpuan sa Lao Cai province sa northwest region of Vietnam. So ngayon po, nai-introduce ko na itong aking lugar na kinalalagyan ngayon. And of course, hindi po makukompleto gaya po ng ating mga sinabi ng ating MC, di ba kailangan din po natin mag-prepare ng food. So ako po ay nag-prepare ng food. So kaya niyo po bang ulaan? Ano po itong... Ay, nakita pala. Ano po kaya itong food na to? Can you guess? Sino po makakahula? Oh, someone said pho. Oh, I think someone been to Vietnam already. I don't know. So anyway, so this food is, of course, noodles. So sa Vietnam po, mahilig po sila sa noodles. Okay? So noodles po ito. So medyo maanghang. So by the way, do you want me to teach you how to say noodles in Vietnamese? You want me to teach you? Yes? Okay, so noodles in Vietnamese is bún. So this is bún. Okay, bún. And this one, ang mga Vietnamese po ay sobrang rare po silang gumamit ng kutsara tinidor. So yung tinidor talagang sa pag-stay ko po doon ng almost 10 years, ay sorry, 2 years, isa ko lang po nakita yung tinidor. So lagi silang gumagamit ng chopstick. So ang chopstick po sa Vietnamese ay doa. Everybody, repeat after me. Doa. Oh, I can see all of you. Can you say doa? Yes, doa. So, yes, I already explained my food and my location right now. So, I am very curious for our participants. So, nakita ko yung mga iba, talagang sobrang layo nang narating nila. Kaya I'm so excited to visit all of you. So, are you ready? So, we're going to visit one by one. Okay? So, why don't we start our visiting right now? So, let us choose a lucky participant. Yes, nagpa-party-party sila. Hello? Hello, where? Caballero Oh, hello po, magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Hello po, mukhang marami po kayong handa at marami ring tao dyan. Yes, so kayo po ay lahat ay Caballero family?
Yes!
Yes, so magaganda. Taga saan po ang mga Caballero family?
Taga Davao po, Davao.
Okay, Davao, maayong hapon po. So, pero ngayon kayo po ay nasa ang lugar?
Kami ngayon ay nasa Boracay.
Boracay, wow, nagbi-beach. Ay, ganun. So,
dagat na.
Summer po dyan. Dito naman sa akin, winter na winter. Okay, so marunong po ba kayong lumangoy? Yes, okay. So, very, very nice place, Boracay. So, ano po ba yung mga handaan? Pwede po bang patingin naman ng mga masarap po na inihanda ninyong pagkain para makita rin po ng ating mga participants?
Turon. Turon.
Turon? Okay, ayan. So, turon, meron turon. Wow! Filipino snacks, okay? What else? Medyo hindi ko makita, natatakpan.
Tsaka turon.
Okay, wow! Ang sarap naman.
Fresh from the tree. From the tree.
Oh, fresh from the tree. Sa likod nyo, meron bungo.
Yan po yan, galing.
Okay, pahingi naman po. Pwede pong pa-LBC? Okay, wow! With puppet. Okay, mukhang masaya-masaya po kayong lahat dyan, ah. So, pwede po ba magtanong?
Okay po. Sure.
Okay, una pong tanong. Are you enjoying our global camp? Yes! Okay, so isa pong, so dahil po ngayon, kayo po ay nasa Boracay with the fresh air, water, and maraming handa. So, syempre, bigyan naman po namin kayo ng challenge. Gusto niyo po ba? Are you ready?
Sure.
Ready po ba? Sure. Okay. So, let's watch. Okay, sa script po. Ano po yung challenge? So, tingnan po natin ano po ba ang challenge na gagawin ninyo for this time. Okay, so you have to sing po. So, now you have to sing this. Yes! Wow! Talagang game na game po ang Caballero family. So, may nagsabi po, the best daw po kayo. Wow, the best family. Well, the best family. Ako po yung napagod. Talon. Okay, thank you very much po and enjoy your merienda. Okay. So next po, let's move on with our next. Okay. So, sila po ay from our Region 12. So, we have Team Lian Leia M. Hello!
Hello!
Hello po! Hello! Okay, so saan po mismo sa Region 12 kayo?
Japan!
Yung Japan, nalipat na sa Region 12. Okay, so kayo po ay nasa Japan. Marunong po ba kayo Japanese. So kanina yung MC natin nag-share siya.
Arigato.
Oh,
Arigato.
arigato. Okay, arigato. Ano ba po?
Hello po.
Ano po yung tinuro kanina? Hello, how to say hello?
Ohio. Konnichiwa. Ohio.
Konnichiwa. Okay, konnichiwa. So, kayo ay nasa Japan, mukhang masarap yung kinakain nyo. Ano ba yan?
Nagluto po kami ng pansit.
Okay, pansit. Okay, so pansit in Japan. Okay, pero meron kaming ipapagawa sa inyo. Game ba kayo? Game! Okay, so tingnan natin kung ano ba yung challenge for you. This time, we have... So you have to imitate her. Okay, nabitin ko pa kayo?
Oy, dati. Dili mo kita sa ano.
Nabitin ba?
Sige lang, te.
Okay, so...
Lolo.
Okay, pwede po ba tanungin, bakit po Japan yung napili niyong place?
Kasi po, dream po namin pumunta ng Japan. Squad goals! Squad goals!
You are very welcome to Japan. You can go there sa GNC po, okay? So anyway, thank you very much and I hope you enjoy your Japan.
Arigato!
Arigato! Okay, so let's move to our another destination. We have... Okay, wow. Different kinds of milk tea. Hello, Region 3 and 30 Ilas. Hello po.
Hello po.
Yes po, kayo po ay nasaan ngayon? Okay, kayo po ay nasa blue.
Kahit wala pa akong background, nasa ibang bansa po ako dahil sa mga pagkain.
Okay, bansa. Pero saan niyo po gusto pumunta?
Korea po, South Korea.
Korea. Annyeonghaseyo. Okay. Pero nakita po namin marami kayong hinanda ng mga pagkain. Ano-ano po ba yan? Pwede po bang sabi nyo? Kita?
And ako pong mga ito, ano po, lahat po ito sa mga iba't ibang bansa makita po ito. Kaya po ng burger sa United States, tsaka po sa Germany makita po yung burger. Pati po dito sa Pilipinas. Tsaka po yung siopaw po, yung nasa sa Chinese, tsaka sa Pilipinas din po, traditional po. And
okay.
Somay po, dito rin po sa China, Japan, and Singapore po.
Wow, ang dami nyo pa palang napuntahan. I mean, kinuhanan ng pagkain. Pero marunong po ba kayong magluto?
Opo.
Okay, so I think kaya nyo rin pong iluto yan, di ba? Yes, so right now, we also invited friends from other places or from other countries. So right now, we prepared questions for our participants. So we want to ask you a question and then please answer what you think is the best answer for this question, okay? So sabi mo kanina gusto mo ang yung mga pagkain na nandyan ay from America, from different places. So I think marami kang nalalaman from about sa iba't ibang bansa. So ngayon may prepare kaming question para sa'yo. Tingnan natin kung ano po itong question na to.
Hi everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Larissa and I'm from Austria and I have a question for you. Do you know what the official language in Austria is?
Okay, so naiintindihan niyo po ba yung question?
Hindi ko po narinig.
Okay, we will give you another chance. Can we please show it one more time?
Hi everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Larissa and I'm from Austria, and I have a question for you. Do you know what the official language in Austria is?
Okay, so she's our friend from Austria. And the question is, do you know what is the official language of Austria? So, alam niyo po kung anong lengguwahe ang ginagamit sa Austria? Mukhang marami po, may mga nakakaalam. Ha?
English po.
English?
Spanish.
Sure po kayo? English?
Opo.
I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you very much for answering, Mr. Ken. So, actually, ang language po na ginagamit sa Austria ay German po. So, tama po si Mr. Ponciano Lanzado Jr. Yes, so German po ang halos ginagamit sa Central Europe. Kasama na rin po ang Austria. Okay, so ngayon may natutunan tayo. German pala ang lengguwahe doon. Okay, may mga nasa Germany po ba dito ngayon or bandang Central Europe? I think meron. Siyempre, merong mga gustong pumunta doon, right? Okay, so let us visit another place. So, sino po ang maswerteng ma-spotlight? Okay, so saan po pupunta po tayo?
안녕하세요. 말하죠.
Oh.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 너무 귀여워. 귀여워. Okay, hello. Hi, may I know what's your name?
We can hear
May I
you.
know your name? 이름이 뭐예요? Okay, I think she cannot hear me. Wow, you have so many foods. So meron kang apples, meron kang French fries. You are Korean pero yung mga food mo Americans. Wow! Masarap ba yan?
Say hi,
Okay. Hi! Say hi to our participants. They are so cute, right? So they are in South Korea and they are wearing the hanbok. Okay, so we will give you a challenge po. Okay? Are you ready for your challenge?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What's the challenge? What's the next challenge for you?
Oi, oi.
Okay, six contestants. Wow! Oh, yes! Napakagaling pong sumayaw ng MC natin, right? So, with her assistants, two assistants. Thank you very much! Hope you enjoy your food there in South Korea. Bye! Okay, let's move on with another participant. So, lahat po ng mga participants, kung may mga nakasara pa po, buksan po natin ang cameras natin. So, let's move on with other places or countries. So, wow, okay. From Region 12, we have Mr. Lawrence Bangon. Hello po. Can you please unmute your mic?
Hi.
Okay, so, hello Mr. Lawrence. So, kayo po ay nasaang lugar ngayon?
I'm still on Philippines.
Ay, sa Philippines po. Okay. So, ano pong lugar yan?
Colon. This is Lake Colon. Lake Colon po. Sa South
Okay,
Cotabato.
Lake Colon. Hello. And we also have another participant. So from Region 12, mukhang magkapit-bahay po ata sila joke. Okay, we have Mr. Remark Subong. Hello po, Mr. Remark. Kung siya po ay nasa lake, si Mr. Lawrence, kayo naman po ay nasa ang lugar ngayon?
I'm in Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Did you see Bruno Mars?
Nope, because I'm still in it. I'm enjoying the
Oh.
summertime.
Oh, you're enjoying the summertime. Very nice. Okay,
Yes.
so, pwede po bang ano naman, flex yung inyong costume? So, Mr. Lawrence, can you show us your, yes. Okay, like Muslim costume, am I right? O, meron din siyang hat. Okay, wow. Pair po siya, no? From up until lower part. Very nice costume. And Mr. Remark, okay, you are so Hawaiian. Okay, you look like people from Hawaii. Okay. Okay, so are you ready for the challenge that we prepared for you today? Are you willing to take it?
Yes, try.
Yes. Okay, so why don't we look up on the screen for our next challenge? Okay, so you have to copy this pose. Yeah, we have to imitate this pose po. So yung ating screen. Okay? So sabay po kayo ni Mr. Lawrence, and then we're gonna count from 1 to 5. So you have to stay like this. Okay? So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. So makikita nyo na lang po yung picture nyo soon. Okay? So thank you very much for taking that challenge.
Thank
and
you po.
enjoy in your places. Okay, so let's move on to another country. So meron pa po dito mga nasa malalayong lugar. So tingnan po natin kung nasaan pa ang ating mga participants. Kung saan po sila nagbabakasyon today. So we have Miss Donabel Francisco and Miss Renia Joy Pader from Region 1 and Region 10. Okay, hello po Miss Donabel and Miss Renia. Hi. I can see you guys prepared, foods and even a doll. So, pwede po bang paki-explain, Miss Donabel, bakit po kayo merong nasaan po ba kayong lugar ngayon?
Presently, I'm from Camiguin Island, Philippines. And
okay.
Yes, this doll representing our trademark Lanzones Festival, the sweetest Lanzones.
So that is the trademark. So Lanzones with Coca-Cola. So yan po yung trademark, right? Okay.
Yes,
so siguro po, napakaraming Lanzones ngayon dyan. So sana po ay matikman namin soon. Okay. So how about Miss Renia? So ano po yung i-prepare yung food?
Bread lang po tsaka banana.
Okay.
Tapos, matcha green tea po. Yun din.
Okay, matcha green tea. Okay, Coca-Cola and green tea combination. Okay, so looks very healthy except for Coca-Cola. Well, it's still a drink, of course. So anyways, so we have prepared another challenge for you guys. And tingnan po natin kung ano po ang challenge na nakalaan para sa inyo for this afternoon. So, ready na po ba kayo? Tingnan po natin.
其实猫叫，已经喵喵喵喵喵，在你面前撒个娇，哎呦喵喵 上你的怀想，你不说爱我，我就喵喵喵。
Okay, alam niyo po ba yung song na yun? That is a Chinese song and that is very famous. So, pwede po bang mag-post po kayo ng cute pose gaya nung kumanta? Okay, mukhang hindi po natin nakita, no? Kaya syempre, ipi-play pa po natin ng isang pang beses. So, and then you have to imitate her po, okay?
起学猫叫，已经喵喵喵喵喵，在你面前撒个娇，哎呦喵喵喵喵喵，我的心脏蹦蹦跳，迷恋上你的怀想，你不说爱我，我就喵喵喵。
Yes, meow meow meow, pusa, a cat song. Okay, that is a very famous Chinese song. Okay, thank you very much po for doing that challenge. So kayo po ay naging cute, cute na cute for today. Okay, thank you. So, saan pa po kaya tayo pwedeng maglibot? Ito mukhang nasa malayo silang lugar. Mr. Jerry Joe Ladrido
Hello po.
and Miss Jameline. Okay, Mr. Jerry Joe, nasan po kayong lugar ngayon?
Israel po.
Oh,
Israel po ito.
Israel.
Mainit po dito
Ano po
kaya.
yung language dyan sa Israel? Mainit po dyan.
Po.
Dito po malamig. So, ano po ba yung... Okay, bakit po Israel po yung napili ninyo?
Kasi sir, marami pong history dito na nangyari about sa parang yapak ni Christ, oh. Marami na yung history dito na nangyari kaya parang siya ba? Maganda talaga siya na destination.
Okay, so kung bibigyan po kayo ng pagkakataon after na pandemic, do you wanna go there?
Oh, yes. Yes po. Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, why not, right? And we have Miss Jamie Lynn. Oh, 안녕하세요. Are you in Korea?
Hi, Milin. Hi, Milin.
Hi, Milin. Sorry. Miss Hi, Milin. So, kayo po ay nasa Korea?
Yeah.
Korea. Have you been to Korea before?
Not yet.
Oh,
But
not
soon.
yet. Do you want to go there?
Yes, soon.
Okay,
Next
soon.
year, maybe.
Next year, yes. You can also go there by our GNC program. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And we have Mr. Christopher Hasley. Hello po. Yes po. Hello po, Mr. Christopher. Nasaan po kayong lugar ngayon? Mountains and buildings.
Nasa Korea siya, Tito.
Korea din po. Okay, 안녕하세요. So, malamig po ba dyan ngayon? Okay, so from Israel, from Korea, wherever you are, of course, definitely you have to do our challenge. Okay. So, tingnan po natin ano po yung nakahanda. Okay, you have to sing po, the Raymond. Okay, so parang si Miss Harmelin lang po yung kumanta.
Hindi pa ako yan. Si Ate T.
Hindi po kayo yan. Pero ang galing po ng pagka-Japanese. Anyway, isa pa po yung challenge. Para lahat naman po kayo, di ba? Para fair. Okay, so what you're gonna do next is you have to make a pose, okay? A funny face. Okay, can you see? Can you see on the screen? Okay, so I will count from 1 to 5 po. So you have to imitate this guy, di ba? Doing this. Okay, lahat po expression, and then yung kamay. Okay? And then, huwag kayo gagalaw. Huwag kayo gagalaw. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope you enjoy your vacation there in Israel and in Korea. Okay, so thank you po.
Thank you.
Sa susunod po ay maglakbay po tayo sa iba pang lugar.
Gumara naman. Gumro na
Okay? Marami pa po tayong hindi napupuntahan. So, explore pa po tayo. So, meron pa po dito. Okay. Okay. We have here Lincoln School students. Oh, there are so many. And as you can see, they are wearing I think it's a national costume from India. Okay, hi. Hello. Okay, can you greet in Indian?
Namaste!
Namaste. Wow, as you can see, they're all handsome and beautiful po, di ba? So, they are students of Lincoln School. So, saan po ba matatagpuan ng Lincoln School?
India po, India.
Ay, nasa India na. Pero dito sa Pero dito sa Philippines. I mean, your school.
Quezon City!
Okay, Quezon City. So, hello po dyan. So, ready po ba kayo sa inanda naming challenge ngayon?
Yeah!
Ready na? Ready? Okay. So, let's see kung ano po ba yung challenge natin for Lincoln School. I think they are very, very excited to do this challenge. Okay, you have to sing. Ayan, may mic na sila.
Sa bunga ay nagsisigawan. Aking tingnan, manok na pula, mukhang matapang. Kaya linis na dapat ay ihulog ko sa Palawan. Sa manok na pula, mukhang natamayan. Mula ang salpukan, manok na pula.
Wow! Anok na pula. Okay, thank you very much, Lincoln School. Pero, syempre, hindi naman po natin tatapusan ng hindi po natin piniflex yung magaganda ninyong costume. Pwede po bang ipakita ninyo sa mga participants din? Yung mga girls, yes, girls muna, girls. Hindi yung boys. Girls, okay, yung mga girls. Okay, yung mga girls. Okay, wow. Okay, by pair pala sila, no? Mga models. Okay. Okay, we have here an Indian traditional costume. Okay, meron pa po ba? Yes, next. Namaste. Okay. What a bright smiles they have, right? Next. And okay, namaste. Okay, there. Okay, thank you very much. Very energetic students from Lincoln School. Okay, so kung sila po ay may nagmanok na pula, so tingnan po natin ang susunod nating participants kung ano po ang gagawin nila at kung nasaan muna sila ngayon. So we have Miss Desiree and Miss Michelle. And, oh, we have from New York, Mr. Gabriel. Okay, Miss Desiree, nasaan po kayo?
안녕하세요. 우리는 지금 한국에 있어요.
Okay, so they're in South Korea, in Korea right now. Is it cold there?
Yeah?
Malamig ba? Malamig?
Yes. It's snowing.
Okay, ano yung food ninyo? Parang meron kayong food?
Philippine food, we bring it from Philippines.
Okay, so you bring Philippine chichirya to South Korea.
Yes.
Okay, very masarap. Okay, next we have Miss Michelle. Yes, we have Miss Michelle. Wait lang, okay? So we're gonna do a challenge mamaya. So let's go first to Miss Michelle. So, ayun, dalawa pala si... Hello po. Hello po. Sino po si Miss
Hello
Michelle
po.
sa inyo?
Ako po.
Kayo po. Yung katabi niyo po, anong pangalan?
Dana.
Dana, hello. So kayo po ay nasa ang lugar ngayon?
Nasaan tayo? Nasa?
Konoha.
Japan.
Japan! Wow! Okay, so marami pong taga-Japan ngayon Okay, konnichiwa! Okay, so meron po ba kayong food na na-prepare?
Naubos na, pero may
Ay,
banana.
naubos na! Okay, banana! Masarap po yan, very healthy. And orange. Okay, so you prepared fruits po. Okay, so stay put po muna kayo. We're gonna do a challenge po mamaya. Okay, let's move on to Mr. Gabriel Pañares. Yes, so Gabriel, Mr. Gabriel, where are you right now?
New York City.
So you are in New York City. Have you been to New York before?
My food is no more.
Okay. So you don't have food anymore.
Tagal po kasi.
You ate it all. Okay, so right now, don't worry. So right now we're gonna do your challenge. Okay? So this challenge is for the three of you. Okay, so you have to do this next challenge, which is you have to imitate this girl. So, kailangan nyo pong mag-pose ng ganyan-ganyan po. Lahat dapat gaya. So, you have to freeze for 5 seconds po. Okay, sabay-sabay. So, si Miss Michelle din po kailangan gawin. Okay, lahat sabay-sabay. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, medyo nahiya pa po si Ma'am Michelle, right? Okay. Anyway, thank you very much po for doing that funny face challenge. Okay. So, thank you very much. Enjoy in New York and Korea. Okay. So, lipat po tayo sa mas malayong pang lugar sa kabilang banda ng mundo. Okay? So, meron pa ako nakikita Africa. Wow! How to say hello in Africa? Hi! Dumbo?
Jumbo.
Jumbo!
Jumbo. Wala.
Okay. Hi, hello, Miss Africa. Your name po is Tin, right?
Yes.
Yes, so did you prepare food?
No more.
No more. Okay. Pero, sige dahil ubos na po. Pwede po ba kayong may talent po kayo? Pwede po ba kayong kumanta? Since you're from Africa, yung mga taga-Africa.
Song?
Yes. Magaling kumanta, right?
Kalimutan ko. Wait.
Babae to. Nakalimutan. Nakalimutan.
Okay. Babae to and finish. Okay, anyway, we have a challenge for you po. So mamaya, let's do it. Okay, let's move on first to Region 10 IYF office. Okay, so this is IYF office in Region 10 po. I think they are in Eiffel Tower, Paris. Hello po, ma'am. Ma'am, ano pong pangalan nila?
Risa.
Risa. So, bakit po nyo napili yung Paris, France?
Bakit daw? Gusto daw namin pag-date dito eh.
Ah, kaya po pala parang kamukha niyong bida sa Lovers in Paris. Alam niyo po ba yun? Okay, meron po tayong Lovers in Paris. Okay,
Ang
ano
ganda
po yung
po.
Opo. Okay, so ano po yung kinakain niyo, ma'am? Mukhang
Ubus
masarap.
na.
Ay, ubus na rin.
Naubos na.
Okay, sige po. Mamaya na lang po. Okay, so next, let's move on to Miss Langqua. Hello po, nasan po kayong lugar?
Sa Lanao del Norte po, sa Iligan City. Ay, I mean dito po sa Honolulu, Hawaii po.
Honolulu! Honolulu, Hawaii! Hello! Okay, kanina rin may from Hawaii. So, talagang magkakalayo po yung place nyo, no? Pero I believe na tayo po ay magkakalayo kahit nasan man tayo, okay? So right now, we prepared another challenge for you guys. So I hope you do this challenge. So let's watch. Pinapatay kung madali o mahirap. And the next challenge is karaoke. You have to sing.
Yes, one minute. I will know highly.
Yes! Shishuni! Wow! Chinese na po kayo ngayon. Parang nakita ko po si Sanchay. Thank you very much for Thank you very much for singing po. So, I hope makapunta rin po kami dyan sa inyong kanalalagyan. Thank you. Okay, we still have more participants to go to. Okay, we have from Region 1, Mr. Muyag, Clarion, and Mr. Manuel De Leon, and Miss Kate Lindsay. Lindsay, right?
Yes po.
Yes po, si Mr. Clarion. Nasaan kayong lugar ngayon?
Sa Korea po.
Oh, Korea din. Annyeong. Okay, bakit Korea?
Tapos, maganda po doon na lugar.
Oh, magandang lugar. Okay. I hope after pandemic, makapunta ka rin dyan, okay? So, we have also Mr. Manuel. Mr. Manuel, saan po yung inyong background? Nasaan po kayo ngayon?
Nasa Santorini po.
Oh, Greece! Greece po?
Yes.
Yes, so
Santorini.
very rare po yung yung may parang gustong pumunta sa Greece. Is there any specific reason why you chose Greece?
Bukod po sa I love seas, gusto ko pong nagdadagat. Yung view po ng mga house and buildings po sa Santorini, kakaiba po talaga. So, gusto ko po siyang makita in person.
Ah, because of the structures of the houses. Okay? Okay, I think matutupad po yan someday. Pag wala ng corona. Okay, and Miss Lindsay, wow, parang, are you feel ampo?
Hello
No?
po.
Hello po.
So, I'm from NCR po, Quezon
Oh,
City. So, the chosen place is Via po.
Oh, hola, Bolivia.
Yeah,
Bakit po
Bolivia. Hola.
Bolivia?
Because I want to go to this place. So, this place is called Salar de Uyuni. Yes,
Okay.
I choose this because it's like heaven when you go there.
It's like heaven.
Yes, because ito po siya is ano po, salt po siya tapos may konting tubig po. Tapos whenever po nag-uulan doon, ito po yung result, itong background na to. So parang mirror po ang ano sa baba. So you can walk there and take a picture po.
Oh, I think you really like skies and oceans.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much for answering. And right now, of course, hindi po natin palalagpasin ang challenge. So ano pong gusto niyo yung challenge? Gusto niyo po ba sumayaw, pumunta? Pumanta? Kaya, tingnan po natin kung pagbibigyan ng inyong kahilingan. So, tingnan po natin ang mahiwagang screen. So, what is the given challenge for you? Okay. You have to dance. Yan, isa pa pong beses. Okay, hindi po tayo sumisubay. One more time. You have to stand up po. You have to stand up. Stand up.
Bang, bang.
Okay, ako lang atay na yun. Okay. So, thank you very much for doing that bang, bang, bang challenge. Okay, so I hope mapuntahan niyo po yung mga gusto ninyong puntahan, gaya po ng sinabi ninyo. Okay, someday. Okay, thank you. And moving on, so kung dito po sa Zoom, kung meron pa po tayong kung mga participants na gustong ma-spotlight, you can just raise your hand, okay? So next, we have Miss Abigail Resurrection from Region 3 and NCR Makati Jobert Pilas and Region 3 Yuza Liza. Okay, hello.
Hello po.
Hello po. Hello, Miss Abigail. Where are you? Parang
Pampanga po.
Okay, Pampanga. Is that a farm from Pampanga, yung background nyo? Asan ba yan? Where is that? Ayun.
Ayan.
Please unmute your mic.
Mount
Arayat! Mount Arayat!
Yes.
Ay, sorry! Hindi ko nakita yung paganon. Sa likod, natakpan. Okay. Okay, wow. Very loyal sa Pampanga. Okay. How to say magandang hapon?
Hindi ko po alam.
Okay, okay lang. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Mr. Jobert. Mr. Jobert, po kayo?
I'm from Makati, but now I'm in Vatican po.
Oh,
The smallest
Vatican,
country.
Italy.
The smallest country in the world, Vatican City.
Okay, Vatican City. Okay, very good buildings, right? And Miss Yuza, nasaan po kayong bansa ngayon?
Nasa Denmark po.
Oh, Denmark. May kasama po kaya siya po si Miss Liza?
Si Liza po, opo.
Okay, hello po, Miss Liza. Hello there sa mga taga-Denmark. Okay, syempre po, hindi natin, syempre, palalagpasin ang wala ka din kayong challenge. Kaya, tingnan po natin kung ano ang challenge para sa inyo. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Yes. Okay, so this time you have to sing.
Kung hindi ka
Tinitingnan ang puso ko, hindi na masaktan. Kung hindi ikaw ay hindi
lang
piniling pangasa para sa ating dalawa. Iniiyak at hindi mo gagawin. Hihirapan ang puso, pinipilit kung hindi tayo sa huli. Awan ang piling na umili. Kung di tayo huli,
Awatin ba
ang puso kong
Wow, thank you. Kaya lang mukha pong dumilim yung langit dito, hindi ko alam. Okay, joke lang. Just kidding. Anyway, thank you very much for that wonderful song. Okay. Thank you and enjoy your stay there. Okay, so this time po, meron pa po tayong mga hindi napupuntahan na mga lugar. From here, we have Miss Selena Cabiara and Miss Beverly Olasio. Okay, hello. And Amsterdam. Oh, hello po. Okay, hello, Miss Selena.
Hello po.
Hi po.
How are you there?
I'm fine. Thank you. I'm in South Korea.
Okay. How about Miss Beverly?
Hello po.
Hello. Are you enjoying? Are you happy with our global camp?
Of course.
Yes. Thank you. And from Amsterdam, hello po. Hello po, mukhang busy po sila sa pagkain. Hi. Okay, hi. Okay. So this time, we have prepared a question. Okay? So ngayon po, may prepare po kaming question. So kanina challenge ngayon question. So all you have to do is answer po. Okay? So tingnan po natin kung ano yung question na kailangan sagutin this time.
Minasan, konnichiwa. So when you're in Japan and you find something is cool, you say, sugokunai? Sugokunai. Sugokunai?
Okay, so that is an expression po pala. So that one is a Japanese expression. So sabi po niya, sugokunai. So when you go to Japan, if you want to say cool, parang ganun, cool. So amazing, ganun, sugokunai. Okay? So sugokunai. Okay, pwede po ba nating sabihin?
Sugokunai.
Okay, sugokunai. Miss Beverly.
Sugokunai.
Okay, and Amsterdam.
Sugokunai.
Okay, pero wait lang, may isa pang challenge. Kailangan nyo pong gayahin tong pose na to. Okay, so you have to freeze. Stay like that for 5 seconds. Okay? 5. Miss Beverly. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Sugo ko na. Cool. Okay, thank you very much po. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so, tara, let's sa susunod po natin na station or place. So may mga hindi pa po tayo nadadalaw. So sino po ba ang gustong ma-spotlight dito? Meron po? Okay, we have here. So from Alcala and from Alcala and Beach. Miss Rakin. Okay, and from Region 7, Rena Rose Villamor, Mickey Mouse. Okay, so hello. Hello po sa mga taga IYF Alcala. Can you hear me? Hi! Okay, are you happy with our program for today? Can you do a heart sign po? Since malayo po kayo sa camera. Yes! Okay, I think they're enjoying our program for today. And we have sa Region 1, Miss Marjorie. Hello, Miss Marjorie. Okay. Hello. And hello, Miss Rena Rose. Okay. So, are you ready for our next challenge?
Yes.
Okay. It is gonna be okay. So technical wants you to sing. Okay, so you have to sing this together po. Wonder how, wonder why.
Oh, all my love, holding on forever, reaching for the love that seems so far,
Seems so far. Oh, I sail
oh, where the skies are blue, see you once again, love overseas from love the moon, where the fields are green, see you once again,
Okay. Wow. Thank you for singing po. Na-enjoy niyo po ba yung singing? Okay, mukhang naiiyak po. Medyo naiiyak. Meron pa po ba dito? Yung gustong ma-spotlight? So, yung mga hindi pa po na-spotlight? Okay. We have Miss Glory Jean Capindo. Okay. Oh, same name with me, Mika Lanotan. Okay. Hello po, Miss. Hello po, Miss Glory Jean and Miss Mika.
Hello po.
And yes. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Xin chào. Okay, and another one? Okay. Oh, only two. Okay, so kayo po ay nasa pares na Region 12. Okay, so this time, okay, we have another one. We have another participant. Hello pa, Miss Catherine. So also from Region 12. Can you hear me po? Okay, so anyways, so we have prepared a challenge for you. Kung ready na po kayo, pwede po ba kayo mag-thumbs up? Yes.
Good.
So this, okay. So this time po, It's gonna be okay, singing songs. Okay, this song is from Slam Dunk.
眩しい日差しを背に走り出し街の中叩かれたいつものように肩を君に夢中なことに
そのではキャラもことはない奪われて
離さない揺るがない Crazy for you 君が好きだと叫びたい明日を返せるよ明日君が好きだと叫びたい You can put it also この熱い想いを受け止めてが欲しい。
Mukhang kayo po yung isa sa mga bida doon ah. Si Haruko ba yun? Si Haruko. Okay, thank you very much for singing that song. So that song is from Slam Dunk, very famous anime in Japan and also here in the Philippines. So thank you. And of course, we still have another left some participants who hasn't haven't wala na. Okay, wala na po ba? Okay, so I think tayo po ay nakapag-travel na sa halos lahat ng lugar, of course. Of course, marami pa po tayong next time, kaya sa mga hindi po nabigyan ng chance or meron dito hindi naka-join. So next time, don't worry, we're gonna have this kind of program one more time. So I'm really thankful to be your guide for today, and I hope you enjoy our travel show. Bye! Tambie!
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Mika Camus. So this ends our afternoon session, and we're going to proceed with our evening session, and that is our last session at 7 p.m. So everyone, we're going to start admitting our participants in Zoom at exactly 6:30 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you later at 7 p.m.